Alright, here we are at 11. So I'm going to do 11A and B together, and then I'll do 11C separately. So we have a train that runs between Carrow and Dinton, which are 280 kilometers apart. Now, what I'm always going to recommend whenever you see a setup like this, always sketch it out. There's no reason to not. The worst thing that happens is you don't use it. Well, we have Carrow to Dinton. We have them being 280 kilometers apart. It says the trains leave Carrow for Dinton on the hour and at 30 minutes past the hour. So I'm going to write a little reminder to myself. 00:30. And trains leave Dinton for Carrow at 15 and 45 minutes past the hour. 15:45. The journey in either direction takes 3 hours and 30 minutes. 3 hours, 30 minutes. So this dude catches the train at 12 from Carrow to Dinton, and they want to know what time did the first train that passes Elias leave Dinton. So what do we know? We know that Elias is leaving at 12, and we know whatever train is going to have passed him had to have left within the last 3 hours and 30 minutes, which puts us at 8:30 in the morning. So whatever train left after 8:30 in the morning is going to be the train that's still going by the time that Elias's train leaves Carrow. So obviously 8:15 is not the answer, because whatever train left Dinton at 8:15 would have gotten in at 11:45. That's 3.5 hours later. The train that leaves at 8:45, however, will have 15 minutes left of the journey by the time Elias leaves. That means it's going to be the first one that Elias comes across. Alright, moving on to part B here. How many trains traveling from Dinton pass Elias during his journey? So there's a few possibilities we need to account for. First, are all the trains that left before Elias? And then we need all the trains that left after. Alright, so Elias leaves at 12. That means the first train to leave after from Dinton is going to have left at 12:15. And we already said that the first train that left before Elias that he would have passed left at 8:45. So there's a couple of boundaries we need to take into account. The first is that if he left before Elias, that means they left before 12. If they left after Elias, that means obviously they left at 12:15. However, the boundary is Elias is going to get to Dinton 3.5 hours after 12, which is 3:30. Okay, so let's fill in all the gaps that we can in between those boundaries. So 8:45, 9:15, 9:45, 10:15, 10:45, 11:15, 11:45, and stop. We can't go past 12. Altogether, that's 7. Now we're going to do the same thing over here. 12:45, 1:15, 1:45, 2:15, 2:45, 3:15. Count them up, that's 7 more. 7 plus 7 is 14. If you set it up slightly differently, that's fine. The key thing here is that you're organizing yourself in such a way that you can set your boundaries and count everything that you need to count. But outside of that, that is 11A and B.